race trading libtards and gentlemen. Now I know that the very title of this video has got you liberals all wound up. How dare he ask if black children should go on a field trip, should be allowed on a field trip? That's terrible. Of course they should go. Now what if a white principal excluded black kids from a field trip and took all the white kids? Do you think that'd be a big deal? Do you think that would be national news? Of course, they'd be calling for his head. Well, it's happened in another way. Scenario has been reversed. An Ann Arbor elementary school principal used a letter home to parents tonight, this was back on May 3rd, to defend a field trip for black students as part of his school's efforts to close the achievement gap between white and black students. I guess they're not doing their job. If the black kids aren't doing as well, isn't that the public school's fault? There's an indictment of big government right there. Dickin Elementary School Principal Mike Madison wrote the letter to parents following several days of controversy at the school after a field trip last week in which black students got to hear a rocket scientist, but not the white kids, not the white trash. He says this later in the article. The intent of our field trip was not to segregate or exclude students, except for the fact that we did it. I mean, this guy has got to be the biggest jackass. To actually say that after doing it's beyond the pale. The intent of our field trip was not to segregate or exclude students, has been reported, except the fact we did it, but rather to address the societal issues, roadblocks, and challenges that our African-American children will face, oh, he's playing the race card, as they pursue a successful academic education in our community. Basically what he's saying is if you're poor and black and liberal, you can't be racist, you can't be discriminatory, and you can't be politically incorrect. But if you're white, then you're somehow privileged. Now why do black kids do so poor in public school systems? Maybe it's because the government runs it. But everybody knows, you know it, I know it, everybody listening to this knows it. If a white principal excluded black and Hispanic kids from a field trip, there would be hell to pay. So, predictably, a bunch of parents went absolutely crazy over this, and for good reason. What, a black rocket scientist can't be a role model for white kids? This guy is an idiot, and if he was white and excluded the black kids, they'd be calling for his head on a silver platter. Have a nice day, and don't thank me now.